downhill.
MP against Morant. It's Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Wells sets the pick for Morant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Outside Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Misses off the left iron. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Hornets. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurt him with all of these misses. He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Now, here's Wells. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edey. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. Gladly take those.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In third, the Grizzlies.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Pass to George. Jackson, a screen on Curry. The shot by George, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Curry, the bucket on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now, here's Morant for 3.
And still, he scores. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
MP, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Looking for Edey, he gets it there.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Warriors leading by 7. MP outside. Pass to Kuminga. In the corner, it's MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Now Edey. Jackson down low. Defended by Kuminga. And it's in there.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And that one, good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The 3 from Morant. And it's MV with the rebound. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Jalen Wells is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Smith. Then it's George. That one doesn't go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And that one drops for him.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He added 55 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
In the corner, Smith with it. Wells wide open. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors lead by 17. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on it because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And George, here we go. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here is Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside Curry. Here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And here's the bucket from Kuminga.
Great ball movement there.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. As Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. R.J. Barrett comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jalen Wells. And it's Morant missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP dishes to Kuminga. And it's good, 2 points. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Over to the left wing. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And George kicks to Jackson. To end the cold streak. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. To the middle. Gomez's shot is off.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant outside. Charity stripe shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Here's Morant. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by MP. Gomez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jackson Davis finds MP. Curry outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your...
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. If we had power rankings on this show, I think the percentage points would be pretty close between the three of us.
Doesn't matter if it's a fraction of a percent or 100%. I'd still...
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Grizzlies.
They don't want it enough.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Trace Jackson Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Barrett, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's spot as we get into the second half. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "Well, we're watching." Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him? That's where we are. Kevin, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Gomez. To the hoop, outside Kuminga. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. MP is number 1. Third is Stephen Curry.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
A great score. Morant showed his poise on that shot.
Richard the Dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Outside Curry. Launches a three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Morant drives in. Wells finds Jackson. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The three, Barrett. And the Warriors, another three.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Here's Morant. Connects in the foul line jumper. Morant's got 11 points.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. MP against Morant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry with the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And that one's good, Morant. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Pass to Wells. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's a look here for the Warriors. Hendricks is checked in. Miles Bridges comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. The Grizzlies also making a change. George is checked in. Here's Gomez. And the dunk by MP.
Gotta tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Wells. George sets a screen for Wells. Here's Jackson. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime. It was just barely above 30%.
Gomez. And the dunk by MP.
The young buck MP taking off there.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And it's Podziemski in the corner. 1:06 left in the third. MP with it. Now guarded by Wells. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Fires the three. That's good for George on the assist by Wells. George has got 6.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Moody. MP, that's for 2. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. Pass to MP. to Podziemski. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. And let's go back. Edey's checked in for Jackson. Jalen Wells comes in for Max Christie. And it's Ja Morant in for Keontae George. Now, here's Bridges. Valanciunas finds Podziemski. Here's Hendricks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, we all thought teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
So on the floor for Memphis. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Edey. And MP throws it down.
Oh, for Jam by MP. I think he will enjoy throwing that bad boy down.
And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. MP looking around. And MP throws it down.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Jackson with the screen. Got a piece of it. The three from MP. Drains the three-pointer. Gomez has got 38 points.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Wells. And here's Jackson out to the wing. Jackson with the screen. To the inside. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. And a wide open look for MP. And the Warriors another three.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Morant with it. 1:53 left in the game. And again, Memphis no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Sears. For three, Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. Up top, Wells. Looking to end the run. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
They get it again. Edey, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get him out the arm.
The Warriors making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. And here's MP for three. And the Warriors another three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basket for the end. That was smart.
Edey with a screen for Wells. No good on the triple. On the wing, MP. Another bucket. Whoa!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, spreading flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Two main storylines tonight, MP. The win your team picked up and the show you put on. Can you talk about that?
It's important to pick up these wins early in the season, but we got our eyes set on April, May, and June. This is just like a dress rehearsal.
And as for your standout showing, hey, you know there's going to be buzz.
Hey, that's just what I do. I want the fans to have fun when they come and watch our team. So if you like having fun, vote MP for this year's All-Star team.
We hear you loud and clear, MP. Thanks a lot.
Make sure you vote too, Dom.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with that little force on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations, MP. Getting the Larry O'Brien trophy for the second time now. Hard enough to get one Larry O'Brien. You got two? You special, man. You special. Congrats, man.